Right. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah and good evening. And Aibon. Okay. So here the first question was related to the vitamin deficiency. So the question was regarding the vitamin B, right? Regarding that there are some ulcers, the wound in the mouth. So at the lip, the end of the tip of the the lips. Okay. This is related to the vitamin B. Last class we had discussed. So Pulal, now take that paper and under the vitamin A chart, you can see a small column on paper, right? In that exam paper. So vitamin A, you can write the deficiencies related to the vitamin A. And under the vitamin B, you can write down the deficiencies related to the vitamin B and deficiencies related to vitamin C. And for the vitamin D, you can write the rickets, the weakening of the bones. The bones will be become weakened because of the low amount of vitamin D in our body. Okay. So refer your textbook and note down all these things in the paper. We have the paper. Can you raise your hand? Those have the paper in your hand. Those who have taken the printouts. Those who have taken the printouts. Can you raise your hands? Okay, only one, two. Okay. Three of you have paper. Okay, four. Okay. So please take the printout of the paper. Then only the paper class will be effective, right? So within the paper, you can write the deficiency. Here you can see the column here in the, under the first question. So you can note down all these things after the class, or even now you can write that one. Now we'll continue from question number 7, 8, and 10. Already we have discussed. Okay. From question number 11. Okay. Because already we had discussed all those 10 questions. We'll do a quick revision and we will start from question number 11. Okay. How to connect the ammeter and the voltmeter? You know, the ammeter is connected in a series manner, right? So in that paper, you can note down this one. The ammeter will be connected in series manner. Series manner mean within the circuit itself, we are going to connect the ammeter. But the voltmeter will be connected parallelly. Parallelly means the circuit will be the voltmeter will be connected outside of the circuit. We can't say outside. Already we have discussed parallel image. You can get the idea right here. The load and the voltmeter will be parallel. So this connection is called as parallel connection. And here this is called as series connection. The ammeter will be connected in series manner. Voltmeter will be connected in parallel way. So this is the diagram that you want to draw in that gap. You can see a gap, right? Already we had discussed this question last class. So I'm moving a little bit faster. If you have any doubts, just ask me. Okay. Question number 3 regarding the solubility. You may remember for the solubility of the gases, there are two factors, right? Number one, that is temperature and the pressure. Solubility of the solids. Just imagine, Pulahal, just if you are going to dissolve the sugar in the water, if the water has a good temperature, the temperature is high, what will happen to the solubility of the sugar? Sugar also will dissolve well. In the hot water, the sugar will be dissolved well. But in the cool water, you can see the sugar will be not dissolved well, right? Because of the temperature difference. When you are making the tea, the water will be hot, so it will dissolve well. But when you are making the cool drinks, the temperature will be low, so the sugar will be not dissolved. So you want to mix for a long time. So if the temperature high, solubility increases. If the temperature is low, solubility decreases. So in the chart, you may have the paper with you, right? So in the chart, under the factors affecting the solubility of the solids, we can mention these three factors. And here for the gases, you can mention these two things. And also, you know, Pulahal, for the gases, it will happen vice versa, right? If the temperature is high, the solubility will be low. That's why, Pulahal, when you're boiling the hot water, if the water becomes hot, if the temperature is high, all the gases comes out. That means if the temperature is high, the gas cannot be inside the water. All the gases will come out, so solubility will decrease. But in the soft drinks, you may have seen that one. We will be keeping the soft drink in the fridge, in the refrigerator. You know the reason for that one? Because if the temperature is low, the solubility of the gases will increase. Solubility of the gases will increase. The carbon dioxide will dissolve more and more and more. That's why you'll have a different flavor when you're drinking the soft drink in a cool. If you are keeping the soft drink outside of the fridge, then after when you're drinking that soft drink, you will feel a different kind of flavor, right? Because the carbon dioxide has been escaped. So if the temperature is high, solubility will be decreased for the gases, not for the sugar, not for the solids. Okay. So in the tute, in that paper, you can note that one right here. For the question number 3, for the solids, you can see the temperature is a factor, nature of the solute, nature of the solvent, and for the gases, same temperature and pressure. And also we can mention here, the temperature increases, solubility will increase. But for the gases, the temperature increases, solubility will be decreases. Okay. So 3 of the question we have made a quick revision, but I think it took time, right? Okay. So we'll directly move to the question number 11, right? Okay. Because already we had discussed all those questions, and I told you to take a separate paper and note down those things. And after taking the printout of the paper, I said to copy that one, right? So if you have the paper, the last class, if you have written all those things, please copy all those things, okay, in your paper. Now we'll move to the question number 11, because already we had discussed up to question number 10. Okay. This is the first question that we are going to discuss today. Okay, listen here, Pula. They are asking what is the phase of the reproductive system can explain the changes happen in the ovary. Can anyone tell me the answer, Pula? What is the answer for this question? Out of these 4 changes, what is the change that happen in the ovary? Anyone? Okay. Listen here, Pula. In the menstrual cycle, you may have learned, and the menstrual cycle there are 2 things, right? Here a change happen in the uterus. Every 28 days, there will be a change occurring in the uterus. The uterus means in the womb, and a change happen in the ovary. Every 28 days, both of the structures will have the changes in the uterus and in the ovary. Both of the places we will have the changes. The changes happening in the ovary can be divided into 2: follicular phase and luteal phase, right? Those part will be discussed deeper in our essay part, right? What is follicular phase, what is luteal phase, we will be discussing those part later. Now you want to understand, Pulal, the changes that happen in the ovary. There are 2 changes: follicular phase and luteal phase. And the changes happen in the uterus. It can be divided into 3 steps: menstrual phase, proliferation phase, and secretory phase. Most of the students will never have the idea, don't have the idea regarding these 5 things. It's okay. From this question, to answer this question, there is no need to explain more and more and more. We must have a basic idea. Menstrual cycle can be happen in 2 places. Number 1, in uterus and in the ovary. Changes happening in the ovary can be divided into 2. Changes happening in the uterus can be divided into 3. So these are the things that you want to know. So with that idea, answer this question. Now can you tell me the answer, Pulal? What phase of the female reproductive can explain the second one, follicular phase? Here changes happen in the ovary. There are only 2 changes: follicular phase and the luteal phase. So answer will be second one. So from this question we have learned 2 things. First one, menstrual cycle occurs within 28 days. It can be divided into 2 stages. Number 1, that happened in the ovary and the uterus. Other than this, here follicular, but what do you mean by follicular phase? What do you mean by luteal phase? Okay, I know you don't have the idea. It's okay, fine. It's okay. That is not needed for this question. For answer this question, we have only want to know only 2 things. First one, changes happening in the ovary and changes happening in the uterus. Now come to the paper, that exam paper. Okay, I hope that you may have the paper in your hand, right? Okay, now within the paper you can say changes happening in the ovary can be divided into 2, that is follicular phase, follicular phase, follicular phase, and luteal phase. And changes happening in the uterus can be divided into 2: menstrual phase, proliferation phase. If you don't have the idea, what do you mean by follicular phase or what do you mean by luteal phase, it's okay, it's okay. There's no need to worry, okay? It will be discussed later. Proliferation phase and secretory phase. Note down this one, Pula. Within the paper itself, we can mark those things. Changes happening in the ovary can be divided into 2 steps. Changes happening in the uterus can be divided into 3 steps. Okay. Now the answer will be second one. Okay. Next time when you're going for the exam, there is no need to refer the textbook. Use the paper to revise, because within the paper you will have all the notes. Now, already we have discussed up to question number 10. From question number 11 itself, you will have all the notes in your hand. So when you're going for
और
the
पीडीएफ
exam,
काट रहा है, पीडीएफ काट रहा है.
okay. So we'll move to the next question. Okay, Bulan. Question number 12. That is from grade 11 unit number 8. We haven't studied yet. Okay, we'll move to the question number 13 regarding the velocity diagram. Okay. Well, you may remember in our question number 1 or 2, we have discussed the types of velocity time graph. Types of velocity time graph, you may remember. Can anyone tell Pulan what are the 3 types of velocity time graphs? Anyone? We had discussed earlier in question number 3 or 4. I forgot the number. Anyone Pulan? There are 3 types of velocity time graph. Here, first one, if the velocity time graph is like this, what is the name given Pulan for the first one? We have written Pulan, we have written. Check the paper and tell me the answer. Okay. If you haven't written, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Just try to get the idea, Pulan. If the velocity time graph is like this, like type 1, here the velocity increases, right? You're going in the vehicle, right? Then you're accelerating the bike, the velocity start increases 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. This kind of motion is called as acceleration. Acceleration. And third one, what happened here? The velocity suddenly drops. If you have a dog in front of your bike, suddenly you'll stop your vehicle, right? So suddenly the velocity will be dropped. So this kind of velocity time graphs are called as deceleration. Now we have learned what is acceleration and what is deceleration related to the velocity time graph. And second one, here we learn here, the vehicle is moving with the same velocity for a long time. Just imagine you are going in a vehicle with the same speed of 30 ms minus 1. You are going in the vehicle without accelerating the vehicle. Okay, we'll discuss the answer. Wait a minute. Okay, my dear. So here in second one, we are moving with the same velocity with the 30 ms minus 1. That means that is not acceleration. That is not deceleration. That is called as uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. With the same speed, we are continuously moving. This is the first thing that you want to know from the velocity diagram. So from this question, we have learned what are the types of velocity time graph. Acceleration is there, then you know how to find acceleration, and you know how to find the deceleration, and how to find the uniform velocity. Second one that you want to know, Pulal, how to find the acceleration. Try to get the idea, right? How to find the acceleration. To find the acceleration from the velocity time graph, there's an equation, right? That is rise over run. We want to divide the rise to find the acceleration. To find the acceleration, we want to divide the rise by run. Okay, we'll find the answer right here. The rise, I will use another color pen. I will use red color to mark that one, right? Here the rise, that is 10, right? Here 10t minus 10, that is 10. And the run, you can see the run, that is 2, right? Okay, 2. So answer will be 5 meter second minus 2. You know, the unit will be meter second minus 2. So that is the answer. So from, okay, very good, Kavish, very good, my dear, very good, yes. So from this question, we have learned 2 things. First one, types of velocity time graph, and second one, how to find the acceleration from the velocity time graph. So to find the acceleration, we want to divide the rise over run. The equation will be rise over run. Okay, did you get that idea, Fulal? And also, we can write another example. I will give you another example. Just tell me the answer for that one, okay? Little bit different, not that much harder, but it will be different from that question. Okay. Anyone, can you tell me the answer, my dear? Anyone, can you tell me the answer? What is the acceleration of this graph? You can put into the chat box or you can tell me orally. It's okay. Ah, very good, Kaviji. Yes, okay. Here, Pula, just look after the screen here. I think the screen has been shared for you. Okay. Here, question, the example. Look after the example here. This is rice. That is 20. Run, that is 2. But here, in the question, the graph started at here, right? So you want to be very careful how to calculate the rise and the run. If the graph is starting at this point, the total height will be rise. But here we can see I didn't count this one, right? Be careful in that one. Okay, rise will be 20, run will be 2, so answer will be 10 ms minus 2. Okay, Kavisha has sent me the answers, and Amna, yes, that is a correct answer. Okay, now come to the paper. Come to the paper, question paper. Okay, here within the paper we can mark down that one, right? Here the type 1, that is, the acceleration graph. The graph will be like this. Second one, the velocity time graph. Okay. Next time, Pulal, those who don't have the printout with you, please, a kind request to take the printouts. Okay, my dear. I have shared in the group, right? Okay. So you can mark down, this is acceleration, this is uniform velocity, and this is deceleration. And here in this space, you can say how to find the gradient. You can mark that time. This is the first thing that you want to know. Second thing that we have learned from this question, that is how to find the gradient. The gradient is equal to rise over run. The rise and the run. Rise, that is 10. Run, that is 2. Answer will be 5 meter second minus 2. That is acceleration. So we have learned two things from this question. Sir, why the run is not 25? Why the run is not 25? Who asked this question? Why is not the run 25? 25. Yeah, run is this, my dear, from here to here. That is 2, right? Yashitarayandi, are you asking regarding the run or the rise, my dear? No, sir. No, the other question are here in the slide. Okay. Here the right. This is 2 seconds. Sorry, my dear. That is 2 seconds. Okay, not 25. 2 second. S. Okay, my handwriting. I'm very sorry, my dear. That is not 5. Okay, that is second. Second. Did you get the idea, my dear Ashita? Is it okay now? I'm very sorry. That is not the time. That is not 5. That is seconds. Okay. Okay. Now note down these things. Type 1, type 2, type 3. Acceleration, uniform velocity, deceleration. And second one, we have learned from this question, that is how to find the acceleration. Acceleration is equal to rise over run. And you know how to calculate the rise and how to find the run. We'll move to the next part. I hope that you have got the idea, right? Okay. Question number, shall I move to the next question, Bola? Because we can allocate more time. We'll move to the next part. Okay. Question number 14. Okay. Regarding the sexually transmitted diseases. Here, Pulahal, from this question, we want to learn a small chart. In your grade 10 unit number 14, they have given the diseases and the symptoms of the pathogens in a paragraph form, right? And I have been converted that one into a chart. You can see here the gonorrhea is made up of a bacteria, and syphilis is caused by a bacteria, herpes is caused by virus. And AIDS. AIDS means, just try to get the idea, immunodeficiency disease. Okay, just try to get the idea what we mean by AIDS. AIDS means in our body we have the immunity system. If there's any diseases enter into our body will fight against that virus or the bacteria. But if we have the AIDS, that immunity system will be, all the immunity system will be affected. So our body cannot fight against the bacteria. If any bacteria enter into our body, we cannot fight against that bacteria because we don't have that ability. All the ability will be loosed if we have the AIDS. So the AIDS is a kind of disease affecting all the body parts. Mostly if we have a question from the diseases caused by the regarding the reproductive system diseases, definitely there will be a point like that. All the reproductive diseases, the diseases related to the reproductive system caused only in the reproductive organs. No, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, okay, it may be affecting the reproductive organs, but the AIDS is not like that. AIDS will be affecting the total body, the whole part of the body. Keep that one in your mind. The AIDS is a disease that affecting the total body. And the second one, when you want to know, the AIDS is a disease related to the immunity system. It will be affecting the immunity. Okay. Now they are asking in this question. They are asking, it's a common question, right? Which of the following is correct statement regarding the diseases related to the reproductive system? They are asking the correct statement, right? Here, these kind of diseases can be controlled by responsible our sexual behavior. If we don't have any control in this during the sexual intercourse and all, we will have the diseases. We want to follow some precautions, right? Then we will be protected from the diseases. That is the correct answer for this question. Here, there's another third option. All the infectious diseases related to the reproductive system shows a symptom related to the reproductive organ. I earlier said that these diseases are not related to the reproductive organs because the AIDS is a kind of disease that affects the total part of the body. So option number 3, that is wrong. Those who engage in the social vices are sick should be rejected from the society. This is not the proper option. Okay, we want to take care of them and we want to give the proper treatment. If we are giving the proper treatment, then only we can protect those things. Okay, and people try to get the idea, the AIDS is a kind of disease caused by the blood. If you have, but not by the mosquitoes. Here, listen here. If you have any, we're going for the barber shop and he's using a blade, right? So if you have any cut in your body, what will happen? Your blood will be mixed, attached with that blade. For example, just say you have the AIDS, and if the another one is going to be will be seated in that seat, right? So if the barber is using the same blade and also in the blade, they have the blood of your blood sample in that blade, right? So when he cutting the next person, that person also will have the AIDS because why? The blood has been mixed. But mosquitoes are that is not the proper answer. The last one is the correct answer. From this question, there is nothing to learn here. From this question, we want to understand the diseases, pathogen, and the symptom. First thing that you want to know. Second important thing that you want to know, AIDS affecting the total body parts. So these are the two things that you want to know. There's no any other things to learn from this question. Very simple question. So from this question, we want to learn two things. The start, the disease and the pathogen and the symptoms. And the next one that you want to learn, the AIDS is a disease not to related to the reproductive organs. AIDS is related to the total body parts. Okay. Now, I think in the paper I have given all the things, right? I have given the explanation. Okay, not given, right? Okay. So can you note down these things, Pula? Make it quick, make it quick. Only 1 minute time, okay? You know, gonorrhea and made by bacteria gonorrhea. Syphilis called by pallidum, right? And the symptoms, herpes called by herpes simplex and the symptom. And here just we can mark here the AIDS affect the total body, right? Total body will be affected. But here sex organs, sex organs, sex organs. Most of the diseases are caused in the sex organs. But we can't say all the diseases are caused by only on the sex organ. Okay, that option is wrong. Only 1 minute time. Okay. And if you have any doubts, Pulal, you can ask me, right? Don't worry, don't be worried about that. Because any hesitations, you can ask me. Right? Feel free to ask any question that you have. Okay. Okay, we'll move to the next part. Just put a thumb mark, or you can put a reaction in the chat. In the we have a reaction option, right? So just put a reaction. Then only again I can understand whether you have written or no. If you have completed the work, just put a thumb mark. Go to the chat box and type yes sir, completed sir, or a thumb symbol or emoji, whatever. If you have completed the work, okay, one of you have completed the work, okay, done. Okay, done. Okay, shall we move to the next part? Okay, we'll move to the next question, my dear. Question number 14. Okay, related. Done. Okay, fine. Okay. If you want time, right? Just sorry. If you want to write and if you didn't get the time, you can take a screenshot. Okay, fine. 3, 2, 1. We'll move to the next part. Okay. Regarding the valency, we'll try to get the idea. This question will be little bit complicated. Not that much complicated. Little bit complicated. But when you're doing more number of questions, you will be familiar. Just try to get the idea. The question is little bit complicated. Just keep that in your mind. Don't worry. Okay. Here, they have given two chemical formula. We'll write all those things. First chemical formula, that is XO. Second chemical formula they have given, that is HY. So we have written the chemical formulas. First step that we want to write the first step that we want to know, that is, sorry for the late. Okay. Right. So here we have written the chemical formula, first step. Okay. Now we are going to put the valencies. Okay. I will use another color pen, right? Well, I want to tell you another thing, that the question will be little bit complicated. Don't worry. Okay, if the question is hard, don't worry. In our custom, earlier before starting the question, I said that the question will be little bit hard. Try to get the idea. Okay, we'll put the values for the X. We don't know the valency of the X, but for the oxygen here, in case the valency is 2. Okay, and also we can easily memorize like 1 0 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 0 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 0 1 2. So this is the order. So in the exam, if we want to do this question, we want to write all these things and we want to mark the valency. Or you can use the periodic table to use the valency, right? I will explain how to use the periodic table to find the valency. That's an easy method to find the valency by using the periodic table. I will explain that a little bit later, don't worry, okay? So here, if you want to do this question, we want to memorize the valency, but there is no need to worry about the valency. From the periodic table itself, we can find the valency. There's a method. I will explain. Okay. Here, for the oxygen, we know that is 2. Okay, we have put that 2. Well, I just say, if you want to find the valency, you will move this number here and this number here. Am I right or wrong? So, the X also must have 2. You may ask, how can you put X? Because if you are putting 2 here, then only what will happen? X2O2, then the 2 will be cut and we will have the valency XO. If the X have any different kind of valencies like 3 or 4, we'll check like that, right? If the X has the valency 3, we don't know, but we have assumed that X will have the valency 2. And also we have proved that one. We'll check whether the valency except 2, whether it will be matched or no. Okay. The oxygen, that is 2, right? We'll check. If you put 3, the answer will be X2O3. So from this observation, we can say the X will have the valency 2. You may ask, so how did you confirm that X has valency 2? Just we want to guess, Puller. Just we want to guess here. We have 2. And also for the x, we want to put the 2. Then only what will happen? The 2 and 2 will be cancelled and we will have the final answer xo. So this is the way that I assumed x has the valency 2. Then you may argue with me. No, the x may have any different kind of any other numbers. Okay, we'll check. Okay, we'll check. Okay, we'll put 3. Okay, we have get the answer x2o3. So we want to get xo. If we want to get the answer xo, definitely the valency of the x will be 2. Did you get that idea? How did I find the valency of the x is 2? Extra valency 2 on கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னு சொன்னா extra valency கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னு just we want to assume, we want to guess. Here we can put any other numbers and we can put several numbers and we can check whether it is matched or no. So at the first step itself we found the valence is 2. Okay, we'll check whether the valence is 1. Okay, if the valence is 1, the formula must be like this: x2o1. The valence, the formula must be like this. But we got the valency xo. That means the valency of the x will be 2. The first option that we have calculated, the first thing that we have calculated, the valency of the x, that is 2, oxygen the valency, that is 2. So what happened? X2O2. So 2 and 2 has been cancelled. So we got the formula XO. Just look after the question here. Sir, can you explain again? Okay. Pula, listen here. This question is little bit complicated. Okay. So if I explain, if you took more time to explain this question, it will be, it will took time. Okay. Just try to get the idea. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Wait. Okay. Here, Pula, we know they have given the formula that is XO. They are given in the question, right? And here they have given that is HY. Okay. But in the XO plural, we don't know the valency of the X. We don't know the valency. We want to calculate the valency. Okay. But they have given the valency, right? Oxygen has 2. X, we don't know the valency. We don't know the valency. So we want to put 1, 2, 3 like that. We want to put, okay. First of all, we'll put 1 for the X, right? We don't know the valency. Just we'll put. So we got the answer x2o, but we want the answer xo. We want to get the answer xo. But here finally we got the answer x2o. So this method is wrong. Okay. We'll move to the next one. We know the valency of oxygen, that is 2. For the x, earlier we put 1. Now we'll put 2 here. So in sulfur, do we want to consider 6 or 2? Okay. For the sulfur, we can consider 6, my dear. So 2, my dear. When they are combining with the oxygen and all, then the valence will be changing. You can put 2 here, right? 2, 3, 1. For the oxygen and all, Cl2O7. For the oxygen, you can use that 7. But for the normal condition, we can use 2 and 3. Don't worry, okay? Fine. Wait, we'll come to that one. Okay, guys, wait for a while. Okay. Now we'll put number 2. Earlier we put number 1. The answer was wrong. Then we'll check whether the answer 2 is correct. Okay. Yeah. Now finally we got the answer XO. So the valency of the X will be 2. How did I find? Just we want to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you will get the correct answer at once. Okay. Now we have calculated the valency of the X will be 2. Mal, did you get that idea? Or Aisha Honey, did you get that idea, my dear? Aisha, is it clear, my dear? Yes, okay, fine. We'll move to the next part regarding the HY. Okay, here, same procedure will be followed. So here, for the hydrogen, we know the valency, that is 1. But for the hydrogen, we don't know the valency. Okay. Same like earlier, we'll put 1 by 1. Okay. For the hydrogen, for the Y. Okay. For the hydrogen, you know the valency, that is 1. Okay. For the Y, we don't know the number, right? So we'll put we'll put 1 by 1. First of all, we'll put 1. Then after we'll put 2. Then after we'll put 3. Until we get the answer, we want to put like that. Okay. 1, 1. Yeah, we got the answer. HY. So from this Because here, when we are putting 1 for the y, then only we are getting the answer hy. We'll put whether we are getting the answer when you are putting 2 for the y. We'll check the answer. 1, this is a correct answer, and this is a correct answer, right? Okay. For the y, we'll put 2. Just we'll put check, right? Okay. Whether we are getting the correct answer or the wrong answer. Then we are putting like this, you get the answer h2y. So that is wrong because we want the answer hy. So if we want to get the answer hy, definitely the y will have the valency 1. Well, did you get that idea? How did I find the valency of the x, that is 2, and valency of the y, that is 1? Is it clear, Pula? Is it clear? Okay, just tell me, Pula. Okay, now still the question is not over. Still the question is not over. Now from this question we have learned how to find the valency of x and how to find the valency of y. Okay, we have find the x has the valency 2 and the y has the valency 1. Okay, now we'll check the answer. We'll check the answer between x and y. Okay, here x is here, y is here. Valency of the x, that is 2. Valency of the y, that is 1. So when you're moving like this, you will get the answer x1, y2. So answer will be first one. Did you get that idea, Pula? Did you get that idea? The x will have the valency 1. Here we have calculated that one. Here x has the valency 2. Here we have calculated that one. Y has the valency 1. Okay, 1. Now we got the answer x1, y2. I know, Pula, the question was little bit complicated. It's okay. Question was little bit complicated. It's okay. Here, same type of question will be there in the past paper. There are 2 years with the same idea. So, try to get the idea. Okay, if you're not familiar in these type of question, do some other questions, model paper questions based on this idea. Then you will get the idea. Now we'll move to the question number 16. Can anyone tell me the answer for this question? Can anyone tell me the answer for this question? They are asking regarding the kinetic energy.
40 joule.
40 joule. Very good. Yes, okay. We'll calculate. You know the equation for the kinetic, sir. What about the fourth question? Fourth option for question number 14. Question number 14, the fourth option. Pula, here try to get the idea. Here, just try to get the idea, right? The x has come in front of O, right? So definitely the x want to be come in front of the first element must be x. There's a reason for that one, right? Here, every time when you're putting NaCl, the sodium will be plus, Cl will be minus. So every time the sodium will be in front. For example, sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, sodium chloride, sodium oxide. Every time we are putting sodium here, right? Same for the magnesium. Just imagine here, magnesium chloride, magnesium carbonate, magnesium oxide. So every time we are putting the magnesium here. So if the X is first, here we have written the X first in the formula, right? In the formula we have written the X. There are two numbers. We have written the X first. So even in the answer, we want to write the X at first, not the Y. Is it clear, my dear? You are telling here the answer option number 4, that is the same option. No, that is the wrong answer. We can't write the magnesium oxide like this. OMG. No, we can't write like this. Magnesium oxide means MgO. We want to write the Mg first. Same like that. Here we want to write the X first. Okay, my dear. Is it clear? Manna. Is it clear? Why did I put the X first? You can see here in the question here, the x is at first and y is in the second place. So we want to write the x in first place and y in our second place. Okay. I know, Bilal, I know. This question was a little bit complicated. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now we'll move to this question, okay? Here from this question we want to learn two things. First one, regarding the kinetic energy, the equation for the kinetic energy. You may have forgotten the equation, okay? Just try to get the idea. Kinetic energy is equal to half into mass into velocity square. This is the first thing that you want to learn. The equation for the kinetic energy. Okay. Now we'll substitute the values. Half, they have given the mass, that is 5 kilograms, and velocity, that is 4 ms minus 1. But you know, Pula, velocity scared, right? Velocity scared means we want to put into 2 times. So answer will be here, 4 here will be cut 2 and 2. So 4 into 2, 40. Unit will be in joule. Okay. So this is the equation for the kinetic energy. Half into m into v squared, and you know the mass and you know the velocity. So in this question, we have learned the equation for the kinetic energy. Now come to the paper. Come to the paper. Now you can note down here. You can note down here the equation, right? Okay. You can write down the equation: half into mass into velocity squared equal to kinetic energy. And you know how to substitute the values. Wait for a while. Okay, half m is half into mass, that is 5 kilograms. Velocity is equal to 4 into 4. Answer will be 40 joule. Okay. Now can anyone tell me the answer for this one? In the box I have given here. First thing that we have learned, that is equation for the kinetic energy. So the second thing, that's the thing that to learn from this question. Before moving to that part, I will give you a time to find the answer. Yes, can anyone tell me the answer for that question?
2.4 joule.
Okay, very good, very good. Fine. What about others? Just calculate the answer. Okay, here, Palal, we want to be very careful here, right? Because very good, Amna. Yes, very good, very good, very good. Because they have given the value in grams, right? They are given the value in grams, right? So we want to convert the grams into kilograms. Just look out the screen that how I'm going to do the question. Okay, half. Okay, mass is equal to 300. But Pulahal, we can't put 300 here because you know they have given the mass in grams. So we want to divide it by 1000. And the velocity same, 4 into 4. Okay, now the answer will be 0 0 0 0 and 2, and here 2. Answer will be 4 into 2, 8 8 into 3, 24 over 10. Answer will be 2.4 joule. So from this question we have learned two things. First one, that is the equation. How to write the equation of the kinetic energy, first thing. Second one, that is related to the, sorry, regarding the mass. Here when they are giving the mass in grams, we want to convert the grams into kilograms. So answer will be 300 over 1000. We want to be very careful in this thing. Okay. So from this question we have learned two things. So you can put number one and number two. Number one, the equation and the substitution. Number two, that is when they're giving the mass in grams, you must be able to convert into kilograms. Okay, note down this one, Pula. Make it quick, make it quick. Don't take more time. We want to move to the next question. So please make it quick. Regarding the isotopes, question number 18. Pula, my kind request to take the printouts, right? Sir, அப்ப மாஸ்ல என்ன வந்தா டைரக்டா மல்டிப்ளை பண்ண இயலும். அப்ப மாஸ்ல என்ன வந்தா டைரக்டா if the mass is given in kilograms, there is no need to worry. Okay, Madam Ashif, if the mass is given in kilograms, then there is no need to worry. We can directly put and we can find the answer. Sir, then why can't the 10 and 2 can be divided? Why can't? Okay, yeah, Sitarayandi. Fine, okay. We can touch the nose in two ways, okay? We can touch the nose like this and also like this. Okay, try to get the idea. We have asked the question that we can cut this 2 and 10. Okay, when you're cutting like that, my dear, the answer will be like this. You know, you will get the answer in fraction. For example, just say, wait, I will explain in different way. Okay, but we will get the same answer. Okay, wait for a while. 3 into 2 into 4 over 10. Okay, you're telling to cut this 2 and 10. Okay, we'll cut this 2 and 10. Okay, you'll get the answer 5. Then 4 into 3, 12, 12 over 5. So now we want to do the fraction division and we want to find the answer in the decimal, right? It will take time. So, but when we are not cutting the time, when you're not cutting the 10, directly we can get the answer 2.4. That's why I did like that. It's okay, fine. We'll do like this. Huh? We want to put multiply by 2 because we want to make the denominator 10, right? When you're making the denominator 10, we can do the calculation easily, no? Yachita, did you get the idea? If I cut this 10, the calculation will be little bit complicated. We want to convert the denominator into 10 and we want to do the calculation. That's why I didn't cut this 2 and 10. Sorry, Amar. Is it clear, my dear? Yachita? Is 100% clear or do you have any other doubts, my dear? Okay, fine. That's why I didn't touch the 110. Okay, but most of the students will cut that 2 and 10. They will be stuck at this point. So the answer is in fraction. Shall I put the answer in the fraction or shall I convert into decimal? So that's why I didn't do anything for that 10. Okay, my dear. Okay, we'll move to the next question here. We'll move to the next question. Question number 17, related to the digestive system. A direct answer, right? Direct answer. I given all the things here. The disease related to the drink enough amount of water and the constipation, right? Constipation means the fecal matter will be become solid. So we will be feeling difficulty to remove the fecal matter, right? Difficulty in defecation. It will be difficult to remove the fecal matter. So we want to drink enough amount of water. So you know the causes, symptoms, and the prevention. I have given all the things. And in the textbook, you can see a very big paragraph, right? So I have divided into chart. So I hope it will be easy for you. Direct answer, right? Direct answer, that is constipation. Constipation means malachikkal in Tamil, but I don't know what's the term for single. Right? Okay. We'll move to the question number 18. Before moving to the question number 18, I will give you 2 minutes time to find the answer. Atik पैसा मिलेंगे सत्ता मिला भी पे okay. Others, can you tell me the answers, my dear? Very good question. Anyone? And Atik, you can tell the answer in the chat box. இவரா மறந்து இப்ப எனக்கு தெரியும் இன்னைக்கு படிப்பிச்ச நாளைக்கு உனக்கு மறந்துடுமே கேள்வி வாசிக்கிறீங்க தானே நீ எனக்கு தெரியும் கேள்வியை மறந்து இப்ப ஆன்சரே மறந்து இப்ப you know that. Make it quick, Bola, make it quick. Just read the question and tell me the answer. Very good, very good. Atik, okay, fine. And Hanan half, very good, my dear. Yes. Yeah. Shall I discuss Kavishu? Oh, Kavishu. Check the answer, my dear. Kavishu. Yashita done, okay, very good. And Atik. There are two Atiks, no, right? That one. Yeah, I tell you. Near Gajini Kumar, I know that one. Yeah, we'll discuss that one, okay? No, Atik, you are correct. I am the wrong. Okay. Kavish, okay, done. Abdul Majid, okay. Amna, check the answer, my dear. Atik, okay. Yashita, check the answer, my dear. Kavish, okay, done. Hanan Havi, the answer is wrong, my dear. Please take the answer, okay? Fine. We'll discuss the thing, okay? Just try to get the idea, right? Easy. Make it easy. Don't make it hard. Make it easy, okay? We're going to discuss regarding the the isotopes. Okay, here we have taken the isotopes of the hydrogen. Just look after the picture and make the picture, memorize the picture and keep the picture in your mind very clearly. Okay, just try to get the idea. Here we have one proton, and one proton. Okay, one 1, 1. Okay. So each and every, okay, very good, Amna, yes. So each and every hydrogen have one proton, one proton, one proton. Done. Okay, va? And here we have one electron, and one electron. I have given the picture in the tube also, right? There's no need to worry. So you can refer the tube for the same picture, right? Okay. So each and every hydrogen have one proton, one electron, one proton, one electron, one proton, one electron. So try to get the idea. They have same number of electrons. So first thing that you want to know. Second thing, they have the same number of protons. That you second thing that you want to know. Third one that you want to know here, they don't have the neutrons here. Here we have one proton, sorry, neutrons, and here we have two neutrons. Can you see that one? The blue color, two neutrons, one neutrons. Here we don't have the neutrons. So here the one and only thing that differ, that is neutrons. Only the neutron will be differ here. Electron is same, proton is same. Only the neutron will be differ. The blue color neutron will be differ. Did you get that idea, Pulahal? If the neutrons got differ, you know, the electrons are same, protons are same, neutrons got differ. If the neutrons got differ, the mass number also will differ. You may ask, sir, what do you mean by mass number? Mass number mean proton plus neutron. That is mass number. So 1 plus 0, that is 1. So here we have a different mass number. Here we have a different mass number because proton plus neutron, that is mass number. Proton plus neutron, that is mass number. So here 3. So here protons are same, here protons are same, electrons are same, neutrons and mass number, they got differ. Did you get that idea, Pulal? Okay. Now come to the question paper. Now here you can see here for the carbon, they have given the carbon, right? Here you can see electrons are same, protons are same. What got differ, Pulal? Only the neutrons. Neutrons got differ. Okay, popular here. You can see because of the difference in the neutron, here you can see, you know the mass number, right? If you want to find the mass number, what do you want to do? You want to add the protons and the neutrons. Protons and the neutron. We'll add the proton and the neutron. What is the answer? 12. You can see the 12 here. And proton, 8 plus 6. Proton plus neutron, that is 14. Here, you can see the 14. So here, what got differed? What got differed? Only the mass number and the neutron got differed. Am I right or no? Well, did you get it idea? Can you raise hand those who got the idea? Can you raise hand those who got the idea regarding the isotopes? Not this question. I'm asking regarding the isotopes. Regarding the isotopes. Same proton. Look after the picture. Look after the picture. Same proton, same electron. Only the neutron got differ. Only the neutrons got differ here. Electrons are same, protons are same, only the neutron got differ. Because of the neutron, the mass number also got differ. You know how to find the mass number, right? Proton plus neutron, proton plus neutron, proton plus neutron. So now we'll come to the question, okay? The protons are same, you know, already we have discussed. The protons are same. Okay, they are asking the false option, right? Okay. And third one, number of neutrons are same. No, that is false, right? That is incorrect answer. Neutrons, they are not same, right? Okay, so that is wrong. See, the number of electron in the carbon 612 is 12 and number of electron in carbon 612, that is 14. No, number of electron, here look up to the number of electron, that is 6 because proton and electrons are same, no? Proton and electrons are same, no? So here the option number 3, sorry, the option number C, that is wrong. Okay, because they are telling here electrons are here. The electron in this carbon, that is 12 and electron in this carbon, that is 14. No, both of the carbon have the same number of electron and same number of proton. So that is wrong. Look after the picture. Look after the picture and you can see here electron, proton, neutron. The color also given here, right? But if you have taken the black and white, the color will be, all the color will be in black and white. Okay, so just look out at the picture and you can mark down those in different colors. So here the answer will be B and C because they are asking the false statement. Can you raise your hand? Those who didn't get the idea regarding the isotopes. Can you raise your hand? Those who didn't get the idea regarding the isotopes. Anyone? Okay, no one. Are you sure? Fine. Okay. We'll move to the. We'll do a quick revision. Right? What are the things that we have learned today? Right. Question number. Okay. We have started from question number 11. Okay. We'll do a quick revision. Right. Okay. For question number 11, we have learned in the menstrual cycle where there are two locations are there, right? First one in the ovary, second one in the uterus. And the changes happening in the ovary were divided into two steps, follicular phase and the luteal phase. You have written those things. And the changes happening in the uterus was divided into three parts: menstrual phase, secretory phase, proliferation phase. But if you don't have the idea regarding those things, it's okay, perfectly fine, don't worry. Just from this question, we have learned only the types and the stages. Okay. Question number 13, we have learned types of velocity time graph, acceleration, uniform velocity, deceleration, and how to find the acceleration from the velocity time graph. We want to divide the rise over run. Okay. Question number 14 regarding the diseases related to the reproductive system, and we have written the diseases, pathogens, and the symptoms. And from this thing, we have learned a very important thing, that all the diseases are not causing the disease relate only in the reproductive organ, not like that, because the AIDS is a one of the disease, it affect the total body. So we can't say all the reproductive system disease related to the reproductive system causes the effect only in the reproductive organ. We can't say like that. Okay. Question number 15. It was a complicated question, and we have discussed, but some of them I know definitely some of them didn't get the. It's okay, fine, because it is little bit complicated. Question number 16 was an easy question regarding the kinetic energy. We have learned the equation for the kinetic energy, and we have learned a very important thing, that we want to convert the grams into kilogram. Question number 17 related to the digestive system, diseases related to the digestive system. The constipation means removal. It will be difficult to remove the fecal matter, and you know the causes, and you know the symptom, and you know the prevention. We want to drink more amount of water. We want to eat more amount of fruits. That is a prevention. Okay. Question number 18 related to the isotopes. We have learned the characteristics of the isotopes. Okay. So these are the things that we have learned. So from next week, the paper class will be 2 hours or 1.5 an hour. The time will be increased from next week. And you can share the posters and the messages related to this class with your friends, right? Because the paper class is completely free. So it will be very helpful for the other students also, right? So it will be very helpful for them, right? So can share the posters and the details regarding the paper class and our group. Okay, so we'll conclude the class, Bilal, and if you have any doubts, you can ask. Anyone, if you have any doubts? No one. No any doubts. Okay. Just raise your hand. No one. Okay. Bilal, we'll conclude the class. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Assalamu alaikum. Good night. Have a nice day. Thanks for joining the class. We'll meet in our next class, right?